Whoa. There it is, but almost slipped as well on my way to the car today this morning. And we also slipped the car in some black ice on a turn, so very slippery today. Another gorgeous day in winter. I love it. Guys, welcome to the channel. Let's get into it.
Today, we're talking about the FBI infiltrating the Hive network, not to be associated with Hive and Steemit and those platforms. This is slightly different. This is a ransomware malware group that is attacking government buildings, hospitals, vulnerable companies. And again, if you're attacking a hospital with malware, which could potentially lead to injuries or even worse with clients because you want to make a little bit of money, shame on you. And hopefully you get a long time in jail. And that's why the FBI is helping out. Over 1,200 decryption keys were sent out to potential would-be victims. They've infiltrated the group, and let's go into the details. Pretty crazy cold outside today, but love it.
Check this out. This is crazy. Just can barely see anything. Oh yeah, that's it.
Last night, the Justice Department dismantled an international ransomware network responsible for extorting and attempting to extort hundreds of millions of dollars from victims inside the United States and around the world. This is the statement from the U.S. Attorney General Merrick B. Garland. Since June 2021, the Justice Department says the group has targeted more than 1,500 victims worldwide. Again, banking institutions, hospitals, schools, government facilities in over 80 countries, and of course, a lot of targets inside the U.S. They've received over $100 million in cryptocurrency ransom payments, and the Department of Justice says that the FBI's operation to penetrate Hive's network, this began in July of 2022. They were able to penetrate it, get decryption keys to help victims, and around 1,200, 1,300 victims were able to recover their data and systems, including a critical infrastructure one. Maybe that was a major hospital, maybe that was, infrastructure. I think someone has not had enough sleep. Critical infrastructure, something probably to do with highways, who knows, maybe railways, I don't know. Critical infrastructure, probably major. The agency says the operation was coordinated with German and Dutch law enforcement. They seized control of the servers and the websites. And right now, according to the agency, Hive typically targets a victim by stealing sensitive data, such as emails, documents, pictures, and videos, and then simply encrypting all of their files. They would then extort, asking for Bitcoin. They would demand a ransom. And sometimes, even after restoring files, they would extort additional funds in exchange for a promise not to publish the stolen data on the dark web. If the victim did not pay, Hive would publish the stolen data. And this was something that has occurred not only with these guys, but you can go on the dark web and there's thousands of victims that had their major companies, institutions that had their data stolen. And you have hundreds of millions of people that are affected. And with credit reports, you can also check if your data was stolen and if it's found on the darknet, if you have to rechange your password, which is very unfortunate. You know, why we have to suddenly go from 8 to 9 to 12, sometimes these super long passwords, is because of these hackers and your data being leaked on the dark web. People using the same passwords, and that's how we got into this mess in the first place. So with that said, there is a crackdown. This is just one institution, one organization rather, out of many. And most of these are based outside of the U.S. Most of these are from Russia or China, hacker groups. And they get a lot of money from Bitcoin. And sometimes they're one hack. If crypto does go up, if they're, trying to get this money right now during the bad times, once the market recovers, suddenly, first of all, the victims lose a lot more money. But the opportunity cost is tremendous for the victims. The organizations, there we go, they can double, triple, quadruple their profits. So very, very lucrative. Doesn't take a lot of time. You just have to be very well knowledgeable about this, which not too many people are. But it's shut down, case closed. So with that, thanks for watching.